March 18th, Mike Tyson raised the Ruddock. Razor Ruddock dies. If he doesn't die, it doesn't count. If he's not dead, it doesn't count.
How you doing, everyone? My name is Ryan and this is Ade, and welcome back to another edition of Box Talk. Timothy Bradley returns at the end of the year against Diego Chaves in, I'm calling it a stay busy fight. I'm keeping it real. That's all it is. Ade.
I'm going to add to that, stay busy fight plus must win impressively fight for me. Bradley, to me, Bradley hasn't been right since the Provodnikov win. I mean, and it was a win, even though I thought it was a loss. I thought he's not been the same Bradley. I think I got stick for saying that before. And everyone's like, well, no, he's not been right. This is the Bradley that cleaned up the 140 division. Yeah. Cleaned it out. Minus Amir Khan, cleaned it out. And I think if he fought Amir Khan at the time, I think he would have won. Yeah. That was the Amir Khan on the road, what I wasn't too sure about. Beat everyone. Literally beat everyone you could beat. And almost had that will.
Proved himself.
Yeah.
Got dropped, got back up, done things, yeah.
You know what I mean? And proved that he's got that kind of the second gear. Even the first Pacquiao fight, when Pacquiao was a monster, at the time, I thought, remember that thing where he's screaming and he's run up to the run behind the truck? Yeah. You can't beat me.
Yeah.
The sake about Bradley, I thought he's going to beat Pacquiao.
It's about intensity.
Yeah, and even though he lost that fight, I still kind of thought he's not right. And then after the Provodnikov, the beating that he got from Provodnikov, he's not been right for me. Yeah. I'll be honest, there's something missing from Timothy Bradley.
Now, people might think I've been harsh with my intro to the video because I normally try to sell a fight a little bit. This fight deserves a sell. No, this fight, no, you talk, it's a good fight, you want to watch a good fight. Here's the problem I have, yeah? Diego Chaves is an entertaining fighter. Yeah. He likes to slug, he can box a bit and everything, he's put some good performances, but he's not what you call a top 10 elite welterweight. Yeah. He's not. That's what it comes down to.
100% not.
Yeah? Bradley
is.
And arguably number 3 in the division.
Yeah.
Yeah?
It's close, but yeah.
Arguably number three in the division. When you fight the
my Dana might say something else about that.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. When you fight the likes of who Bradley's fought previously, who he's fought recently, and the performances given out, you would expect more. When you look into the facts that obviously the Cold War is now opening Golden Boy and Top Rank, when you take into the facts that Bradley hasn't really been active this year, when you take into the facts that Chaves is coming off 2 losses in his past 3 or 4 fights.
I think 2 and 3.
Yeah, 2 and 3. I'm trying to say. You know, when you're having a boxing match, and Brandon Rios is a good fighter, but Brandon Rios is not a boxer. When you're going life and death with Brandon Rios, and Brandon Rios is
knocked out by Furman,
and Brandon Rios is not a 147 guy. Yeah, Bradley should be fighting a little bit more than this.
See, we say the Cold War's over, and it is over in the sense that we've seen a handshake, but we've yet to see a marquee name versus a marquee name from each division camp. And I think this is the problem for Bradley. He's almost still stuck within this everyone from Top Rank fighting each other's thing, and there's no one to fight anymore. Yeah. It's that simple. I mean, Chaves was almost like, oh, he's fought Brandon Rios, he signed to Top Rank, let's just give him Bradley. Yeah. There's no one to fight anymore. He's had the fights with Marquez, he's had the fight with Pacquiao. We don't want to see that again. We say he's a top 3, top 4, and I agree with Ryan, I think he is, but in a weird, strange way, he's getting left behind. Yeah. And it's weird to say that because he is a top 3 guy, but he's getting left behind, almost similar to the way Pacquiao's getting left behind with the Algier. Do you know what I mean? All the 147 guys seem to either be signed by Al Heyman or with Golden Boy. Top Rank need to end this Cold War very quickly for the sake of Bradley's career.
Bradley's a smart man, as well as a businessman. He's talking this fight up well. He's doing all the press clippings, doing all the interviews. He's making it sound like, oh, it's a do or die situation, yeah? And yes, it's a boxing match. Just anything can happen in a boxing match. But when you fight the likes of Marquez, when you fight the likes of Pacquiao twice, when you fight Provodnikov, and that's just in the past couple years, going back to Diego Chaves is a big step back. Yeah. You want the top 10 guys, you want your peers. He's not going to get the Mayweather fight because of the Top Rank, because Mayweather doesn't like Top Rank. That's understandable. But you've got other guys around it that you can fight. And I like both fighters. I'm just let down by this match because I'm seeing this fight where they're going to sacrifice Diego for Bradley. Yeah. When really Diego can fight other guys and make good competitive matches. Yeah, I agree. It's like it is sacrificial lamb, but at the same time, it's almost like I've got a chance here to completely upset the apple cart. Look, the Brandon Rios performance was good. You're right, Brandon Rios isn't 147. He's not even that good a boxer. No disrespect to Brandon Rios. He's more of a slugger type thing. And I think even for Brandon Rios, they're going to try and soon cash him out because I think that kind of style just doesn't last. It doesn't last. We've seen it the likes of John Murray retiring. Yeah. It affected Ricky Hatton. You can't slug it out anymore. Margarito, you can't slug it out. Maidana as well. They always try and slug it out. Camp. No boxers in that camp apart from Mikey Garcia. Yeah. You know, the thing for Bradley is this: if Bradley can go back to Bradley at 140,
Almost similar to the problem Robert Guerrero is having right now. If we can go to the guy that used to box, the guy that came over to Britain, completely destroyed Junior Witter, the guy that destroyed Lamont Peterson, the guy that he beat literally everyone, embarrassed Stephen Alexander. That Bradley steamrolls Chaves. If he wants to try and slug it out, I don't know what to expect.
Bradley is not a puncher. No fact.
No fact.
Bradley trusts to be slugging, trying to slug guys out, and that'll pay.
It's because he's got the best six-pack in boxing and the muscles. He thinks he can slug it out. I don't know.
Maybe trying to be a more entertaining fighter. He shouldn't play to Diego's advantages. But even playing to Diego's advantages, I can't see Diego winning.
No.
Because he's not. Unfortunately, in boxing, you have guys that are talented and you have guys that are skillful. Some guys are talented and skillful, and that's where Bradley fits in. He's talented and he's skillful. Diego is not that. You know what I'm trying to say? He's got talent, but he's not skillful, and that's the problem I have. And where it's like, so you're putting a guy with an empty gun.
See, that's a very good one. You know the thing for me with Bradley, and this is why I'm not too sure. I mean, you sound very convinced Bradley's going to win. The reason I'm not too sure how he wins and how convincing he wins is because I'm not entirely sure how good Marquez and Pacquiao are anymore. I think, and what I mean by that is that look, they're both ranked very highly in the 147 division, but no one's ever going to tell me that the Sharks and the hungry kids are all over on the other side, and those kids are hungry. I think
it's hard to say as well that a 42-year-old Marquez is top 3 in the division when you've got all these young cats there.
This is it. I mean, he's not fought a live guy like Porter yet. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to say Kell Brook yet, but he's not fought a Porter. He's not fought a guy of even a Keith Thurman. Do you know what I mean? He's not fought those real hungry guys. So beating Marquez, losing to Pacquiao, how good is Bradley? And Bradley needs to answer these questions. Like you're saying, I don't think Chaves is the guy to answer the questions. I'd have preferred to see it against a Luis Collazo type person. But I guess Chaves is there. Who wins and how?
It's going to be an entertaining fight. Both the styles match well. Bradley's not going to really box it out. He doesn't really box it out. But Bradley's not a puncher. It's going to go 12 rounds. So look forward for a nice, enjoyable, fast-paced 12-round fight. But unfortunately, there's only going to be one winner. You can fight at fast pace. You could be entertaining. But the cleanest skills is going to work. The guy with the better jab, the guy with the better body work, the guy with the better mind puts it together better and works the whole ring. Bradley could move. He could box. Yes, he has his faults. He's not perfect, but he has more than enough to win this fight.
Where does Bradley go from here? Like you say the Cold War's over. It kind of is over, but it doesn't seem over yet because no one's fighting. Will we get to see a marquee name versus Bradley in the summer?
Hopefully. I'm a fan of boxing, so sometimes I don't go off into like, he has to fight this guy, it's not worth it. He has to fight that guy. As long as you fight your peers, your fellow contenders, the guys who are top 3, top 4 around you. So if you're number 5, you fight either 3 or 4 behind you or 3 or 4 in front of you. That's what counts. So as long as Bradley fights in that remit, I'm quite happy.
He doesn't have to fight for a world title next?
No, I think Bradley's come to that type of stage now where he might win a world title.
Don't interrupt you. How old's Bradley?
Late 20s, early 30s maybe.
Okay, cool.
I think Bradley's come to that stage now where he wants a world title for himself, but he doesn't need a world title.
Yeah. The thing I have, and maybe you can help me with this, Bradley, maybe because of the big payday with Pacquiao and also a big pay, Bradley's not a mark. He doesn't fill an arena by himself, does he? But I think he thinks he does, if that makes sense.
He doesn't fill him by himself, but it's a name. He what's the word? People want to talk to him. He talks well. He's in magazines. He's on interviews. So even though he doesn't have a title, he doesn't really draw. He's known. That makes him popular. It's like Madonna now. Madonna was not really known to the general public. Now he fought bloody Mayweather. He's known. Same with Victor Ortiz. Fought Mayweather on Dancing with the Stars and in Expendables. You become a name. And Bradley is now a name in the sport. So sometimes when you're a name, the belts mean less because you're always guaranteed fights and guaranteed paydays. If you feel or if you don't feel, that's where the business works sometimes.
Bradley Porter?
Yeah,
happen. I'd love to see that. They almost remind me of the same kind of stature, same kind of don't go at it. That would be a great fight.
That would be a decent fight. That would be a decent fight if Porter tightens up a little bit, not so wild, but yeah, good fight.
All right, look, there you go, guys. So Timothy Bradley is back. Unfortunately, he's not back against, if you like, a live marquee name. But regardless, he's back. Ryan probably said it right. It is a stay kind of busy fight. I think it's a make or break fight. And what I mean by that, look, I don't expect him to lose, but I expect him to win impressively. And if he wins impressively, then like Ryan says, the Cold War is over. We could get some special kind of fights in June, July. There's almost every fight on this card and the other card, there's almost like so many different intangibles. Everyone can fight everyone. Where will Bradley go after this fight? Hopefully he fights someone big. If not, again, like Ryan says, hopefully he stays within his peers and fights someone that stays busy. What do you guys think? Timothy Bradley, he's coming off a Pacquiao loss, coming off a good win against Marquez. Is this a fight we really want to see? Should we be fighting Chaves? Leave your comments below. Email us.
at boxtalk@hotmail.co.uk, and don't forget to follow us on Twitter at boxtalkuk.
So guys, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for our subscribers. Numbers are moving. They're moving quite fast as well. So thank you very much. And thank you for watching another edition of Boxtalk. Cheers.